Liverpool have once again left it extremely late to get the winner. Liverpool 3, Atletico Madrid 2 in the return of the Champions League at Anfield. What a game that was last night. We really expected Diego Simeone's players to just sit back for 90 minutes, but thanks to two early goals for the Reds, Atletico had to come out of their shell, and what we seen was just a brilliant game of end-to-end football, really. We could have scored 9 or 10 the way we played. I think we were unlucky to even only scrape a draw in the end, but we got there in the end. That's the most important thing. We're going to take a look at all of the main talking points from last night's game, including Alexander Isak's debut, Mo Salah being back to his brilliant best, Ryan Gravenberch potentially being the best midfielder in the world at the moment, why Liverpool are conceding so many goals, and why are we leaving all these winners so late? Is it luck? Is it persistence? We're going to run through all of that. The first thing I want to discuss here then is Alexander Isak's debut last night. Many of us didn't expect him to start. I thought personally he would have come on in the second half, maybe for 30-35 minutes. Good to see him get the start, obviously, but I would have liked to have seen him jump up off the bench and get that standing ovation and everything, but at least he got it when he came off. So Alexander Isak did start. He didn't really touch the ball for the first few minutes. His first touch actually did put it out of play for a goal kick, and I'm sure rival fans were absolutely loving that, seeing that, just jotting down little timestamps just so they could make a fail compilation that never came about, because I thought he was absolutely brilliant last night, in all honesty. He didn't impact the game as much as he would have hoped, I'm sure, but every time he got the ball, he looked so sharp and so dangerous. I think what impressed me most was his ability to just get the ball and create half a yard of space to get a shot off. Like, it is such a skill in itself to just give yourself that little bit of room. He got away two good shots within a couple of minutes of each other, both linking up with Florian Wirtz. I thought his link up with Florian Wirtz was fantastic as well, little 1-2s and passes, Wirtz making good runs in, so that is a partnership that is going to be just absolutely incredible to watch. I thought Alexander Isak was brilliant last night. I hope you agree with me. Leave your thoughts in the comments below on what you think. How would you rate it out of 10? I'm going to give him an 8 out of 10 for that. I thought he was just fantastic for a lad who hasn't played much football since like April or May. That is just, it's very encouraging, and yeah, I can't wait to see him play more. Up next then, Mohamed Salah. I thought he looked just absolutely incredible last night. That was the Mo that we're used to seeing. That was just the confidence was back, the movement, the passing, the shooting, everything was just back. You could just see he was just absolutely loving it out there. He got the goal early, of course. Technically got the assist for Robertson's goal, whether you can call it an assist or not. I'm going to count it as an assist. He now has 5 goal involvements in the first 5 games of the season, despite being off form. And I think if that doesn't sum up Mohamed Salah as a footballer, I don't know what does. He's inevitable. Like, whether he's playing well or not, he is inevitable. He will get goals. He will bring goals through assists. And again, I thought last night he just looked fantastic. He looked much more confident. There was one... he looked much more confident. He was cutting in off the right. There was a good shot he took from the right that nearly bent into the far corner, which is just classic Mo Salah. But yeah, it didn't go in obviously, but he did look very sharp last night in comparison to other games this season. And maybe having the likes of Alexander Isak on the pitch helps Mo Salah as well, because obviously Ekitike is fantastic, but does he have the same fear factor that Isak would? Like, Isak is going to draw a little bit more attention, a little bit more movement of defenders to cover him, so maybe that could give Salah an extra yard or two of space to get a shot off, get a pass through. It's just, yeah, it's a very encouraging signs, and let's hope that Salah stays at this level, because without a doubt he is the greatest player in the Premier League when he's on form, so let's hope he stays on that form. I'm going to say it, Ryan Gravenberch is the greatest midfielder in the world at the moment. He's just absolutely incredible. Like, I can't even think of words to describe how good he is. Like, every time he picks up the ball, he just looks so good. He's so press resistant. He gets past players. The drive and runs, the passes, like even to get that ball to Salah for his goal was just... It looked like the ball was just bobbling, and again, he just somehow gets it through to him. He's just absolutely incredible. His defensive work, like I said, his attacking work is just... I'm lost for words on the man. He's just so silky. He's such a good footballer to watch. And I really do believe he is the best midfielder in the world. Not overall, let's say, but on current form, he's definitely there. Give it another year or two and we'll be having them conversations of whether he is the number one or not. But he's just absolutely phenomenal. Again, there's no words. There's no words to describe how good he is. I'm just so impressed with him. He was my man of the match last night once again. And I think between him and Szoboszlai for our player of the season so far, I know it's only 5 games in, but the two of them have just been fantastic. Like Szoboszlai again last night, 1 or 2 misplaced passes, but outside of that, his energy, his runs, his determination, just... He's such a joy to watch. I love this midfield. And then we have like Alexis McAllister coming on in the last few minutes as well. Like, just what incredible options we have in our midfield. And then Florian Wirtz ahead of him as well. It's just it's a joy to watch. So yeah, Ryan Gravenberch, my man of the match last night, just incredible. I can't praise him enough. Next up then is the instability of our defence. Like, I feel like that seems harsh because if you look at every player individually, I thought Konate had a great game, I thought Van Dijk had a great game, I thought Robertson had a great game, I thought Frimpong had a great game, I thought Alisson had a decent game. Like, no one played bad in the defence, but we still just keep conceding goals. Obviously the second goal is a deflected volley, not much Alisson can do about it. Nearly gets it anyway, but we're not going to put that down to any bad defensive work. First goal, a little bit contentious, just in the fact that Griezmann was standing in front of Alisson. Did he block his path slightly? Could he not see the ball coming through just as clearly as he'd like? I thought personally it should have been ruled offside. Like, he was a mile off and he was standing right as the keeper was there. Like, even if he's not directly blocking his sight, Alisson still has to think this fella's just here. And he has to be, like, it's not Alisson's job to decide whether he's on or offside. So he has to be thinking, if the ball drops, I have to be ready to jump at his feet. Like, I don't know, it doesn't sit right with me that he was standing 2 or 3 feet in front of Alisson when that goal went in and he was clearly offside. So I don't know, like, Liverpool just have a problem at the minute of conceding goals. They're just kind of letting leads slip, which is, it's hard to know if it's worrying or not, because like I said, everyone's playing decent individually. So it's really hard to know, because even we had so many chances in that period. We could have been 6, 7, 8-0 up. There was just so many chances. But we can't keep conceding goals. We can't keep letting leads slip. That's the third time this season now we were 2-0 up and it was brought back to 2-2. Yes, we got the winner in the end, but that's not really the point. We should be seeing these games out, killing them off. Another game, like I said, another day, like I said, we're 6 or 7 up and we're laughing. But just something to consider. We shouldn't be letting in that many goals, and let's hope we can figure out whatever the issue is, because I'm struggling to see what it is, to be honest. I thought Florian Wirtz last night looked very, very good. He's definitely just improving. He's definitely getting his confidence. He's not 100% there yet, but you can see what he's about. Like, I've seen people were making compilations on X of just every touch of his ball, basically, and he's just so silky. I feel like it goes under the radar a little bit during the game, but when you see them all in isolation, like, the ball is stuck to his feet. He rarely loses it. He holds up play well. He makes good runs into the box. It was 1 or 2 times last night he nearly scored or assisted. There was one in particular where I think Frimpong kind of got in his way. There was another one where him and Szoboszlai kind of came together and the ball fell to Salah. That was one where he hit the post. I think it's very, very encouraging signs. I thought he looked fantastic last night. And again, it's important to remember he's 22 years of age. Like, it's only going to get better and better, which is a frightening thought, because he is already ridiculous. He's definitely He's already ridiculous. He's finding his feet at Liverpool, and I just can't wait to watch this fella play. He's so silky, so fun to watch. I think we're going to be one of the most fun teams to watch this year. But he's just so fun to watch. He's a fantastic player, and I can't wait to see more of him. The last thing I wanted to bring up then in this video was just how many late winners can Liverpool get this season? That is just ridiculous. That's 5 games in a row now. We've won it in the last few minutes. I think that's 3 games now after the 90th minute where we got a winner. It's just, is it luck? Is it persistence? A lot of people are trying to say Liverpool are lucky in getting away with it. I wholeheartedly disagree with that statement. I am a firm believer that you make your own luck, and Liverpool's work rate, the determination, the amount of chances we create, like a goal in the 95th minute is the exact same as a goal in the 26th minute. You know what I mean? It's just Liverpool keep pushing until the very end. We get a goal. People saying, "Oh, it's lucky, it's in the last few minutes," but like, a goal is a goal, no matter when it's scored. Yes, we can't be leaving it late every game, but it's a mark of champions. To be scoring these late winners. We've seen Man United under Alex Ferguson do this all the time. Every great team wins a lot of games in the final few minutes, because that's when it really pays off. It's that extra 2% at the end, the determination, the work rate, the energy, the mentality not to give up. It really is a sign of this team. It's just, we will never give up. It shows the fitness levels, it shows the work rate, like I said. It's just an amalgamation of everything this team is about coming together in the form of these last minute goals. Like, you don't see poor teams winning games in the final few minutes unless it's like a lucky break or whatever. Like, it just doesn't happen as much. Good teams win games late because they are good. You know, I know that's such an obvious statement. That's a Michael Owen thing to say, but Liverpool persist. They never gave up right until the very end. Score another goal, and I'm not having this lucky thing. It's definitely not luck. It's pure determination and just the skill and talent of this team. And I'm so impressed with the mentality. Like I said, it's just been incredible to watch. And let's hope we don't leave it that late for our own heart rates moving forward as much. But good sign, and I'm happy that we got the win in the end. That's all from me anyway. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below on the game last night. Do you think it was luck? Do you think it was persistence? Who was your man of the match? What do you think of Isak, more importantly? I thought, again, like, he was fantastic. So I'm interested to hear what you guys thought. Hit the subscribe button before you head out. Hit the like button, all that stuff. Craig will be back later on this evening, of course. And I will see you soon. Thank you very much for watching.